Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. Montreal wins game number 37, 4-3 against Dallas. It was it was close at the end there. Very white knuckle game. Our ending, as they say. But Montreal beats them, and they close out their road trip with a 3-3-1 record, which is I guess 500 record for NHL. It was a pretty good road trip overall. Much better than I think most people would have given them on this. So very happy. I'm very happy, anyways, that they ended up pulling it off. Monty was great tonight. Cole Caulfield on his birthday gets a goal. I want to see, did they give Slav? The Harris goal is still listed as unassisted. That could still change, by the way. I think Slav should get an assist there, so he should add 2 points tonight. But we'll go over to the stats. I've got the stats and all that from the game, and I got the 3 stars, which are different than the ones that they showed at the end of the game. So if you were there and you saw that or whatever, I've got different stars here. They're the official ones from the NHL. So we got that. Let's use here, and then we'll get to everything. There's a lot of comments for 5 people in the room. Hey, Andre, welcome back. Can't Control Life, welcome back. What do you do at the moment as a Sens fan? You suffer through a bad game. They're losing 5-0 after 1. I saw it on Twitter. You suffer through. I mean, what are you going to do? You've been there before, right? You've been there before. Usually, though, when you get blown out like that in the first, it usually calms down after that a bit. So hopefully that'll happen. Hey, Phil, welcome back. Oh my God, stars, positive vibes. That's all. What can you do? It's there's a few games like that every season for every team. They came pretty darn close, but Monty was better than good. 5 positive vibes in the first. What, for the Ottawa game? It's just hockey. Remember that. It's just the game. It's just hockey. Life goes on. Hey, Guru, welcome back. Very surprised they beat Dallas 5 more minutes, and I'm not sure if the Habs would have won. Well, I mean, listen, if you want to go on was it 6 minutes basically on the PK, you want to add time to that? Yeah, probably, right? Let's just, But it didn't happen. That's what matters. Andre, there's nothing frank about it. You don't have, I mean, most of us thought Habs would lose tonight. So, I mean, I had them losing 4-3. So instead, they won 4-3. I'm happy. Phil, I guess for you it is, but for most of us, there's nothing surprising about it at all. Nothing. I wonder when was has Gally had a hat trick? I don't know if he has ever had one. Bob's had them winning 4-1. Well, you were one of the few. And listen, it could have been 4-1. You were almost right, except for that they pulled the goalie with 6 minutes left. Welcome back, Joe. What's it over there in Australia? It's got to be about 4 in the afternoon now. Okay, got quiet. Do I want to know your PWHL names? What do you mean? It's 2:55. I was an hour off. Not bad for somebody over here. All right, let's take a look at hit the right button. That would be a really good idea. All right, so it's 4-3 win for Montreal in regulation. First period opens up 11 seconds in. Jamie Benn, after a brain fart by Mike Matheson. It was just a brain fart because you shouldn't pass like where he was going to, and then he flubbed the pass up through the middle past the net like that. You don't do that. Jamie Benn puts it in for his 7th from Wyatt Johnson. Nick Suzuki makes it a 1-1 about 4 minutes later from Slavkovsky and Harris. That was Suzuki's 12th goal. Gooley gets his 3rd. Beautiful. He just sneaks in there, loose puck, and he just fires it home. That was another 5 minutes and 5.5 minutes after the Suzuki goal. Makes it 2-1. Kovacevic and Pizzetta with the assist there. Second period comes around, and Jordan Harris, after a beautiful takeaway off the boards by Slavkovsky, who then feeds Harris with the puck. Harris goes and scores, and yet Slav doesn't get an assist. Makes no sense to me. That's how they had it. I think it'll get changed. 3-1 Montreal, 6:54 into the second period. It's the only goal there in the second period. Third period opens up with a power play goal by Cole Caulfield on his birthday, his 11th, from Monahan and Suzuki, 6:45 into the third. And then with 4 minutes, about a little less than 4 minutes remaining, Wyatt Johnson, with the goalie pulled, gets his 10th from Dadonov and Marchment. And then Robertson, a little less than 2 minutes later, gets his 12th from Duchesne and Robertson. I said Robertson, from Duchesne and Marchment, and that would end it. And it would come very close for them to tie the game, but it didn't happen. Stats on the game: shots, 34 shots for Dallas, 18 for Montreal. This is the first game in a while that Montreal was beaten at the faceoff circle. They had 48.1% to 51.9% for Dallas. Montreal was 1 for 3 on the power play, and Dallas was 0 for 1. Penalty minute, no, we don't do that. Hits, 20 hits for Montreal, 15 for Dallas, 23 blocked shots for Montreal, 9 for Dallas. Dallas was blocking a bunch of shots, I think, in the first period, and then I guess it was all Montreal after that for blocked shots. Giveaways, 8 giveaways to 4 for them, I guess. We had 8 giveaways. We had 7 takeaways to their 5. We played them again February 10th here in Montreal. 3 stars of the game. Monty, of course, with that first star, because he was fantastic despite giving up 3 goals. Let's see, 3 goals against, and his save percentage was a .909. Not bad. Suzuki, 1 goal, 1 assist, gets the 2nd star. And Wyatt Johnson, with also 1 goal, 1 assist, gets the 3rd star. And they had it Monty, Nick, and Cole getting the 3rd star, but for some reason it's changed. So, I mean, that's fine. Whatever you're going to do. So, overall, a good game. They beat Dallas on 4 goals on just 18 shots. Dallas with 34 and only managed 3. So, yeah, I mean, our defense might have been giving up shots, but at least their defense was giving up goals. So that's okay. Let's go back to where I was. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, I'm not going all that far back. That's for the names there, whatever. It's all about horses because they're trying to figure out a name for the Ottawa team. Harry Rice. Hey, Harry, how's it going, man? Montembeau is God. No, he's not, but he's good. Add another O there, and he's damn good. But yeah, Monty was really good tonight. I mean, probably if it's not Monty, that's a loss, but we don't know that for sure. Blasphemous? What's blasphemous? Saying Monty is a god? There's nothing blasphemous about that. Uri caused the turnover. Dallas player had the puck, lost it along the boards. Harris picked it up. Is that what happened? Okay. I thought he got it to him. Thanks, JFed. I appreciate that because I didn't know the answer. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know, but thanks. I really do appreciate that. It's like answers the mystery. Galley has one career hat trick. It happened in the minors in 2012. No NHL hat trick. That's what I thought. I don't think he had one. He's due now. I got to write to Galley and say, I know who your absolute biggest fan has to be. It's Phil Saint Laurent. What is a tempête? Isn't that a gay guy? A tempête? In French? In Quebecois French. Am I right? They do that for tempête. I think that's how I learned it. I think that's the word. But that was that was a long time ago, before the LGBTQ whatever community has gained a lot since back then. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I think the French people call them. Tempête is a story. So, yeah, it's a tapet. Okay, yeah, you're right. Tempête is a tempest. You're right. I was wrong. JFed, awesome. No, I didn't see a replay. That's the thing. I didn't see a replay on it. But Guru, let's be honest. What are the chances Galley gets a hat trick now in the rest of his career? Probably not. I know what tapet might literally mean, Gislain, but when you're calling someone a tapet, that's what it means. Which, listen, we don't do that anymore, and we just don't call gay people like that anymore out of respect, because back then we didn't have any. 420% chance for Galley to get a hat trick. Yeah, smoke enough 420. Yeah, Galley can get a hat trick. Why not? You used to, what did you write there? You used to see gay people by their name. What? You used to call what are sea gays? That gay people that live in the sea? A tapet is a fly slate. You mean a tapet is this? This is what he's saying. That's what you mean? That's a tapet also? I didn't know that. What would I name the women's team? I don't. I haven't thought of that. I out of the top of my head, I don't know. The Ottawa Senatresses. The Ottawa Women's Senators. Guru, yeah, you're probably right. And it's not out of the question that he can't have a career night, but it's unlikely. Yeah, Phil, he gets the dirty goals like that, or whatever you call them. Yeah, that's it. I think you're right. Montreal's known for its churches. Let's call them the Montreal Monastics. Monasty to call this the Tabernacles. And, that would be really appropriate, probably. The Montreal Chez Paris. But Andre, you're in Russia. I mean, yeah, I know that it was banned there. You're not allowed to be gay in Russia, apparently. I feel for listen, I honestly do. For countries like that, I really feel for the gay people to have to live under like that. I mean, that's just wrong. I think we know better now that, it's not a choice. So why should you be banned for it? Something relating to topography. I know there's this place in Montreal. It's got these two big, like, not too big, but they're kind of like mountains and they're kind of like right next to each other. I told you, don't get me to try to name these teams. Ain't going to happen. Are there any gay players on the Habs team? We wouldn't know because there's still too much. If they came out, like, too much backlash because there's too many idiots that live in this world. So they couldn't handle it. It makes their brain explode to think that there's an athlete that might be gay. Like, yeah, so there's all kinds of gay people all over and all kinds of whatever jobs. But, an athlete, though, can't have gay athletes. Unless they're women. Then it's okay. But it's not a man's world, though. But Andre, you think gay people just get like a free pass though? Like it doesn't like they don't fall out windows and shit. And what is it with windows in Russia? Is this like a mag? Are they magnetized? And if you wear too much like metal, you get drawn into it and thrown out. More people fall out of windows in Russia than anywhere else in the world combined, I think. Didn't somebody? It just happened again. Some rival or some opponent of Putin's or something fell out a window, something like that. No, actually, I think he was an ally. I guess he had a fight with Putin, and the magnetization turned on. Shazam, maybe you and I don't care if they're gay or not, and only if they win, but I don't know if that's true. If that were true, there wouldn't have been all that backlash. I gotta say, well, in North America, mostly, about the pride colors and all that. So no, it's not true. The Montreal Madams, that's really appropriate, but I wouldn't do that to the girls. Magnetic from the sun's iron. It's gravity. It's gravity. At least, Andre, you got a good sense of humor about it, and I'm glad. But there's a strong gravitational force near windows in Russia. You got to stay away. Yeah, that's a good one, Andre. Ice is frozen water, and I know there is plenty of water around Montreal. Something water related. The Montreal Ice bitches. No, I'm just joking. Okay, it's just a joke. I would not at all be serious about that. I have no idea. The Montreal. No, what are they? Shit. Oh, can't think of it. Mermaids. Montreal Mermaids. There you go. People complain on the Yeah, of course they do. But you don't want to give them more to complain, like easier to complain about. I can't tell whether you're texting or not. Can't control life, so no worries. Maybe that's an explanation. I don't know. The Montreal name should be bilingual. It should be able to be spelled. It's the same forwards and backwards. Let's make it even more difficult. The Montreal Laval. It works. Make it bilingual. I don't know. I couldn't think of a name that would be respectable, so I wouldn't be part of this. Oh, we've got about 10 more minutes. We're just going to try to name the teams. I think they should let them worry about that. Are there contests for this to name the team? Alouettes was a great name for a women's team, but it's a man's football team. Did I hear about there should be no Russian players allowed in the NHL? No, that's absolutely ridiculous. Where'd you get that from? What was Expo? That's Man in His World there. It's a what do you call that? An amusement park, basically. But no, if you're talking about Expo 67, I mean, it was the World Exposition, wasn't it? Or the Expos, but that name's already used. I think, and as you said, it's because didn't they get their franchise started? They started going after it in '67, so that's why they named it the Expos. You saw that somewhere on the internet? Yeah, well, you got to check your sources of where you get stuff from. Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's actually a thing. They actually got the franchise in 68 at some point. They played their first season in 69. Yes. But I think they got the ball rolling in 67, and that's why they named them the Expos for the exposition. I don't know, that would that work for a hockey team? Montreal Expos, but it's a women's hockey team? J-Fed's right about that too. It'll be en français. Well, Joe, you can think about it all you want. We're not going to have a say in the name, I'm sure. Montreal Metro doesn't work. Isn't like sexy the same in French and English? The Montreal Sexy. Come on, that'll work. The Montreal Echo? Why? You keep hearing the name over and over again? I heard it's going to be the Toronto Torch, though. That I have heard. So Gislain says Echo works. The Montreal Echo. You think Echo for ecology? Yeah, maybe. I haven't heard. All I know is I have heard about the Toronto Torch. Because why did I hear that? Because what's her name? Nurse. What's her first name? I don't remember. She was on CBC one of the games. So I heard that is going to be the Torch. I don't think they're going to go with dames. Why don't they just go to the Montreal Broads? Yeah, they're the Montreal Broads or the Chicks, the Montreal Chicks. You know what works better because cats are felines. That's like feminine kind of, and cats are kind of feminine, right? They should call it the Montreal Chat. Couldn't be anything wrong with that name. If you can't figure that one out, well. Really, Joe? Well, you're that's good. You're a problem solver. And Giselle, the Montreal Chat, that's gonna be even better. Basically, because that's a nickname for that. That's what it's a nickname, and yeah, for that. So I think it's perfect. The Bells, the Montreal Bell. Nylander negotiations 8 times 11.25. Let them do that. Awesome. Leafs just can't keep from making mistakes. Kiprio's talking about it now. First intermission, Leafs Kings game. Nice. I hope they do it. Les Belle de Nuit. Yeah, that'll work really well. Have a good one, Bobs. Thanks for being here, man. The Roxannes. Roxanne. Have a good one, Phil. Thanks for being here, buddy. I'm pretty much at the end too, so and I mean unless the chat keeps going. That was a big grilled cheese. I'm going to watch Simpsons and lay down. Oh, you just had a grilled cheese, eh? Don't make me hungry. I gotta make something for supper. I don't know what I want to eat. Got lots of food, don't want to eat any of it, to be honest with you. That's my problem these days. It's not that I don't have food now. I got lots, but I don't want to eat any of it. So I got to deal with that. Cast iron porn. Oh, pan. Okay. I was wondering what kind of porn you watch. Same to you, Phil. Thanks for being here, buddy. As always. And I think that's going to be it for me, too. Who wrote porn? I read it as porn. It's, just bugging you, dude. All right. I'm going to take off as well. I will be, I'm not sure. I'm thinking I want to do a video tomorrow. I just don't know on what. I don't know if I'm going to be home all day or not. We got the flu. My son's got the flu. My ex-wife, where I'd be going, is getting over something. I don't know if I've got anything. I don't know. So at least I got my flu shot and my COVID shot. I'm covered. I can still get it, but I won't get that sick. So hopefully, I don't know. It sounds like I got something coming on. So I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I will be here Thursday for the game Montreal back at home against Buffalo, and I will be doing that. So I'm just trying to think. There's something else. Oh, I will announce this. You guys know we're doing the podcasts and everything. So just before I go, we will be getting where is it? This is going to be happening in the next week or so, and that is Don't Puck with Media. That's our new channel that we're about to launch. So when it's up there, I'm going to be informing you guys, and hopefully you'll go over there and give it a subscribe and get us off to a good start. Over there, we will be doing more varied stuff. There'll be more of us, and we'll be doing different kinds of things, NHL based, not just Habs based, obviously. So it gives us a lot of freedom to do other things, and it doesn't have to land here on this channel. So some of the things that I might be doing here, I might do a little more over there instead, like my poems. I might do some more videos that way, and we'll have a lot of variety over there, hopefully. So hopefully you'll check that out, and we'll announce it when it's ready, up and running, and all the artwork is there and everything. That's it. That's all I got for you. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And yeah, nothing else till Thursday or next video. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And can't appreciate you guys more. And we'll see you soon. Have a good rest of the night. Ciao, everybody. Keep your stick on the ice. Go, Habs, go.